What's going on, guys, and welcome. Today we've actually got some very exciting updates from Naughty Dog related to their upcoming games, and it just seems like Neil Druckmann has been cocking out a lot of information lately. Now, apparently Neil Druckmann was interviewed by LA Times, and I'm talking about the recent interview, not the one that recently just happened. This is like the latest one, because from the LA Times report, we've actually learned that Naughty Dog won't be the last of a studio forever. And Neil Druckmann actually made this statement where he says that multiple single-player projects are currently in works, and he also extends and adds on this information where he says, I promise you that we will not be the last of a studio forever. Now, of course, this doesn't come out as a surprise, because the latest information and leaks and all the rumors that we've got lately is that Naughty Dog is also working on Uncharted project. Now, most likely it's not going to be Uncharted 5, because I think the legacy of Nathan Drake just came to a perfect ending, and I don't think Naughty Dog is a company that would just drag on, Nathan Drake's story just so they can sell the game. Now, of course, even if they make a new Uncharted game, it would of course not have Nathan Drake as the main protagonist, but then a completely new character. Most probably it could be a female character, especially since we know the agenda that Neil Druckmann works with. We can of course expect a lot of DIE having heavy influence on the games that Neil Druckmann develops. And there's also plenty of articles about this stuff which says, Uncharted 5 struggles to earn its place in the Naughty Dog's new IP that they're developing. And it just seems fair enough, because a lot of fans don't want to see Neil Druckmann directing the next Uncharted game, and now that he's the vice president of Naughty Dog, and he's the guy who's going to be greenlighting all the games that's coming up and directing them, so this kind of makes fans believe that he's just going to ruin the game for whatever reason after The Last of Us Part 2 tried to basically just push the agenda. And you guys know what I mean. It could probably get me in trouble. But then in February of this year, we actually got a couple of leaks from insiders that are working at Sony as well as in Naughty Dog. They've actually given us some potential leaks that Naughty Dog is currently developing an Uncharted 1's remake version, and it's going to be a complete remake. And as far as the information that they've given, it seems like it's going to be a complete reboot of that game, and they're just trying to create a different kind of story, which kind of worries me, to be honest here. So we probably know what kind of story it might get twisted into based on all the DIE stuff that's going on lately in video games. So I don't know, man. It just seems like Naughty Dog is currently working on plenty of different titles, but at the same time it's kind of scary, because some of the games that we love could actually get completely ruined with a reboot or whatever they're trying to do at this point. Now, the best example that I could give for a complete reboot would be Call of Duty Black Ops. Now, if you take a look at Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, now that game is a complete reboot of what the Call of Duty franchise stands for. And of course, the characters that were dead in the main Call of Duty titles were actually alive in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, which means that it's a complete reboot where they're just basically trying to create a different type of story with the same character and same situations, most likely like an alternative universe of the same game. This is basically what Naughty Dog is currently working with in terms of making the new Uncharted remake game, and that's what the rumors says. Now, of course, none of these informations are of course confirmed by Naughty Dog, but then what's likely is that Naughty Dog says that they're not only working on The Last of Us Part 3, and we already know that Neil Druckmann has pretty much just confirmed that he's working on The Last of Us Part 3, especially since The Last of Us Part 2 sold massively all across the platforms. And I just think they're going to be releasing The Last of Us Part 2 on the PC version, and after that comes the announcement for The Last of Us Part 3, and alongside with that we might also finally be seeing a new Uncharted game that could be in development, and most likely it's not going to be coming out anytime soon, and maybe in the next PlayStation State of Play, when Sony finally decides to announce most of their upcoming AAA titles, then I think that would be the perfect time for them to just officially come out and give us the information. But as of now, Sony is well known for pretty much just rejecting all the rumors and leaks at this point unless they go ahead and confirm it. Now, of course, we know that they're also developing a sci-fi game, which is supposed to be a story-driven game that is set in space or something like that. We don't exactly have more information about this. All we know is that they're just making a sci-fi game, and as we know, Naughty Dog, they're probably just going to spin off the game with a lot of emotional drama and all that stuff. So it's going to be a very dark game from all the games that we've played from Naughty Dog. So I would love to see what they're working with in terms of sci-fi game after The Last of Us Part 2, and Neil Druckmann is the one that's directing it. So you kind of know what to expect already. So yeah, I would love to know what are your thoughts and opinions. Leave them down below in the comments, and I will definitely try to reply to as as many of you guys as I possibly can. I will read most of the comments. It's really entertaining to go ahead and interact with you guys in the comment section. And now, of course, if you guys want to come hang out with me on my live streams, I will leave the link to my second channel down below in the pinned comments so that you guys can go ahead and subscribe to that channel. I'm going to be doing a lot of live streams on that channel. You know, a little bit of a different stylized content than what I upload on this channel. So if you're someone that is really interested in that kind of content, then make sure to go ahead, subscribe to that channel. It's absolutely free of cost. You can subscribe to this channel for all the latest gaming news, updates, and information about all the things that's coming up in the future for gaming. And if you want more of a chilled and entertainment content, then you should definitely check out the second channel. I will leave the link in the comments down below. Now, with that being said, if you guys did enjoy this little bit of a conversation video regarding whatever is going on with Naughty Dog at this moment, so yeah, drop a like if you guys did enjoy this video, and I will see you guys on tomorrow's video. Until then, take it easy, fams, and goodbye.